What's up, Nintendo gamers? The kid here with the very first Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze update. So, guys, I know I'm a little late with these updates, but I have some good news. The release date and a different price for Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze has been revealed. The release date will now be on December 6th, and the game will retail for $50. That's $49.99. Of course, plus tax, depending on what state you're in, that's going to average up to $54 or so. So that's interesting. Not $60, but $50. That is a good deal right there. The only thing that's a little weird is that the release date was pushed up to December instead of being in November like it originally was slated for. And I'll get to why that is in a different update. So that's very good news. So let's get to my general thoughts about the game because I never shared that with you guys really. So let's get to that. And also, guys, I just want to give you guys a heads up. There's going to be a couple of more videos coming up today, about two more. So stay tuned for those too. But yeah, let's get to my thoughts about Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So about the release date, yeah, a little surprising, not November, but the 6th anymore. Like I said, I'll get to that in another update today. But the price thing is really sweet for $50. I mean, that's really cool, and that's along with not just Donkey Kong, but that's with like Wii Party U and stuff too. So that's really cool that Nintendo's doing that for this game. I think that will push a lot of more sales because I think to a lot of people, $60 is a lot for a game, and that shaved off $10 is a really good sweet spot for people. In general, I think $50 was always the best price for a game, but I get that the games having higher textures and stuff should cost a little more. So that's understandable, but still, I think $50 is the sweet spot for the price of games. So about Donkey Kong Country. Tropical Freeze. I want to say Donkey Kong Country Returns so badly, but gotta get used to that title. Yeah, people were generally disappointed about this game because it wasn't the big, giant, spectacular game that Retro Studios was kind of hyping it for to be, which I was mildly disappointed because they did hype it up to be something completely different, almost I may say a new IP, not uh, or Metroid, not a Donkey Kong game. But hey, I love Donkey Kong Country, Returns, and I'm sure I'm going to love this game. And I like what they're doing with it. It still has the style, but you can tell how much more detail they were able to add with it with the new hardware. And the whole dynamic 3D space camera they're doing, it will really give the game kind of like a what's it called? I can't I can't I can't get the word for what it's called, but I don't know if it's called panorama view or something like that, but it gives the game, more scope and more, vastness with the camera scrolling around or just putting you at a 3D plane even for a short second. And hopefully in this game, it will be really cool if we do get to play Donkey Kong in some 3D areas where, Donkey Kong is actually a fully rendered 3D model and you're playing as him from, a third person perspective from behind him, behind his head, his body. That would be really cool if those segments just lasted a little, for a little while. But that's good. So I'm glad that Retro's doing something different with it. The only thing I have a gripe with, which I did have with the original Donkey Kong Country Returns, is it looks like you still won't be able to just play as Diddy or as just Dixie, in this game without Donkey Kong, without Donkey Kong, just, there. Because when I first seen Dixie Kong being revealed, I was like, oh, cool, maybe you can be Diddy or Dixie Kong, and, Diddy Kong, they follow around and stuff. But then I seen that the whole on Donkey Kong's back thing is returning, and I don't see how they can't just get the AI to work how not retro, but how Rare made it work in back in the 90s, where they just followed you. And this is 2013. You can't get the AI to do that simply, where they're basically immune to any attacks, but they follow you and you can switch to them and stuff. That would work. I like to play as Diddy Kong and definitely Dixie Kong, especially if I'm playing multiplayer. I don't want to always be Donkey Kong, but that's really my biggest gripe. So that right here is the biggest right now, but of course it could probably change. Maybe they'll incorporate something. There's supposed to be another character in the game other than just Dixie, and it's a secret character though, and they have not yet revealed, and everybody's speculating who that character can be. Could it be Kiddy Kong, which everybody utterly despises, or could it be what's his name, Funky Kong? Could it be one of the Kongs or a completely different Kong, new to the game? Will they be introducing a new character? And people are expecting this Kong to be kind of like Donkey Kong in size because of that whole partner up thing, Diddy and Dixie on each other's backs, on Donkey Kong's back and stuff. And, so we'll see. But generally, I'm excited about this game. It's very beautiful, and I can't wait till it comes out in December 6th. And yeah, cannot wait. So those are my thoughts, guys. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Please like this video and subscribe. And of course, all the news will be in the description for all the news presented in this update for you guys to see for yourselves. So thank you guys for watching. I'll have more updates on Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze as more things are revealed. Thank you for watching.